My name is Monica Gallant, and I'm the Director of Prevention Services at the Boys and Girls Club of Souhegan Valley. I am very family-oriented. It probably goes back to my grandmother. She was the foundation of my father's mother, and she just was, if you could picture a perfect grandmother, she was the perfect grandmother. She was just so loving and giving and always, you know, her house was the central location for all of her children. And so there was always a lot of, you know, sharing of meals and just family bonding. I started working as a paraprofessional with the Milford School District and fell in love with special ed, and there's huge potential in every child. And I think working with kids in special education, you have a wonderful opportunity to see them grow and experience joy. One of the first kids that I worked with, I think she was in 3rd grade at the time, and she wasn't reading. Just to imagine a child that couldn't read as they're progressing through the grades was, you know, sad for me. So I worked intensely with this little girl, and she was so excited when she learned how to read. Creating those environments in which they could learn, I found to be very rewarding. Then became involved with CAST Coalition, which is Community Action for Safe Teens. And that is a group of adult community leaders and also youth leaders that focus on substance use prevention and supporting and educating families in the Souhegan Valley. Schools tell us there are behavior issues in the schools. Kids that are impacted by a loved one's, you know, substance use disorder are not ready to learn when they get to school. Kids as young as 8 or 9 years old are experimenting with substances because of the accessibility. Both my parents were alcoholics, and I was the oldest of 6 kids and had a lot of responsibility. And my parents got divorced when I was a young, you know, like 12 years old. And my father became sick, and he passed away in 2001. And my youngest sister, who was the 4th girl in our family, she suffered from depression, and she actually passed away in 2002. From a prescription drug overdose. So, I mean, I'm very familiar with mental illness and substance use and the chaos that it causes in a family, and how it has the potential to tear families apart, but it doesn't have to. Knowing all of the chaos that goes along with that, if I can change the life of a child so that they, you know, can have a healthy, positive outcome, that's my passion. And we've been able to do that through the development of the Children's Resiliency Retreat. What can change the outcomes for them? Some of the things that the kids have told us is that they haven't really had anybody listen to them and feel like they've been around people that care. It's monumental for them to know that people actually do care. I think we have the potential and the opportunity to change this whole addiction crisis. I ask God every day, show me what you want me to do. And it's almost like a miracle, you know, the way that this whole program has evolved. And I mean, I feel like I'm right where I need to be.